Hey guys, Enchanting Gaming. Now I've got a Discord up. If you guys want to join that, links in the description. Now with this video, I'm going to go after the aftermath of the Mayhem sale, and it's going to be more so about Wilds Unknown and then a generalization of all the cases and boxes from all the sets. But starting out with the Enchanteds of Wilds Unknown, we thankfully had enough supply out there to where they really didn't get such a huge run up in price. And that's due to this set being new and so much has not been listed yet from people. So very thankful for that. Now, overall with the Mayhem sale, I'm not actually glad that it occurred when it did. It's just such bad timing because Lorcana in particular did not need it to occur. We've been on this upwards trajectory since the start of this year, and adding this into the mix, it was just not something we needed. We needed more of a cool down for Lorcana to occur, especially since we got Attack of the Vine coming only 2 months after Wilds Unknown. It just doesn't leave a lot of time for a break in prices to occur. And yeah, I just gotta say though, thankfully we had enough of a cushion here with the amount of listings that have come back online. Now, hopefully that means prices will kind of come back down to where they were before the Mayhem sale for some of these cards. Like Miss Incredible, she was one before the sale I was talking about that you might want to pick up before the sale actually occurs, even though you save that 8% that day, because I think she was like around 100, close to 100. And I was like, this is going to be a card that gets up to $150 during the sale. And she actually did hit that. She got up to 151 right there. And if you were going to buy her that day at that price, you literally lost money just thinking you're saving the 8%. You spent more. You should have just front ran everyone the day before and bought her. Now, other cards like Milo, he was $102 the day before. Since then, he's gone down $94 right now, thankfully. So, I mean, we're at least seeing with at least the Wilds Unknown set cards being able to, take that impact that the Mayhem sale provided. Other sets probably weren't as lucky just because they're older, obviously. A lot of the cards have already been bought in. There's not a lot of supply really coming back online. But yeah, these new sets, though, thankfully can take that impact. Now, moving on, the Iconics, Merida, she was one of the better performers during the Mayhem sale, especially the day before it. She had a bit of a buyout. She was just under $800. Now she's about $945. Now Buzz still sitting at that $3K. I don't know. I haven't looked if he's had a sale over $3K yet. Take a look at that. Let's see. He's got some 2900s. So don't think he's quite broken that 3K one yet. Moving on to the Wild Unknown boxes. On TCG Player, you're pretty much looking at MSRP for the booster box. You could still get these boxes cheaper elsewhere. Go look out at some local game stores. Don't buy it for $140 just yet. My favorite, the Wilds Unknown pre-release kit. That one had gotten up to $80 the day before the sale. Since then, coming back down, got some $45 sales going on. So kind of making a little comeback to reality, that $45 price point we had going on days before the sale. In terms of other boxes, first chapter had a bit of buys. Fabled, two of the obvious. Whispers actually had a bit of a jump up. And the other stuff, fairly the same. The D23 collection box has increased as well. And that's had quite the run up over the past month. Hopefully you guys had gotten at least one of those for your collection. Now, the crazy thing to me, these Attack of the Vine stuff, I was telling people, do not buy these. You can get them under MSRP elsewhere, but people have been buying them, seeing 180s. See, on the 26th, someone bought it for 181. And then the case also had some purchases. On the 30th here, we had a person buy it for 695. They're gonna kick themselves later. And here's that pre-release kit again. Just kind of moving on from that. You can get a case of it for 700. And then the cards themselves, I like these promos for so many reasons. Got first of its kind with the stamps. And they look good. They got that gold around them. It's a 1 in 6 chance of pulling a specific one of them from the kit. And it's just like, guys, they're not getting reprinted. There's no reason to reprint those kits. It's going to be something that's going to be a gem as time goes on to obtain. There's really not like a ton of listings of these either. Like Ariel here, you got 9 different sellers. There's really not many that they're selling from many of them. 3 is the most from one seller. Cinderella is kind of the same story. 20 listings, just not a ton from each seller. Most of them are just the one card. But, I mean, look, they're holding well price-wise. 10 for Maleficent, Pocahontas, 8. Cruella, $6.76. Queen of Hearts, $6, plus the shipping of $1. So pretty much you're looking at like 7. So yeah, guys, it's definitely, I'm thankful at least Wilds Unknown was able to withstand the Mayhem sale. Kind of wish they would change up how the sale is to where, like, say you only get the 8% from purchases of $10 or less, say, instead of just allowing it for everything. Just it would help a lot more with people with lower price cards to move inventory. Like, for example, with Lorcana, you'd have a lot more of the 204 foil cards from each set getting moved just because of how cheap those are. Instead of having people worry more about grabbing enchanteds and all that stuff. I mean, they could definitely do that just to help people move inventory of kind of stuff people don't necessarily want all that much. Because, yeah, at least for Lorcana, we just did not need this sale to be affecting enchanteds and iconics. Maybe at some point in the future when Lorcana isn't hot, but yeah, not right now for sure. So, yeah, and then the whole PSA situation going on where $80 is the cheapest submission rate. It's going to just help with pushing enchanted and iconic prices even higher as time goes on, which is unfortunate. So definitely, for those of you that have stuck around to the end of this video, I'm telling you, the slab 10 grades are going to get a little boost just because of that. I don't know if that's occurred quite just yet. I haven't been keeping an eye on eBay for the sales of those right now, but definitely you're going to see a little bit of a premium on those going forward. And hopefully PSA, I mean, they've got such a backlog, which is unfortunate. It's going to take them months and months to get sorted through it. So you might not see a rate under $80 for quite a while, which is kind of a double-edged sword in a way. I'm hoping other grading companies can step in and fill, or kind of, if you will, take market share away from PSA. I don't know if they're fully booked as well. I know they kind of also like CGC, for example, is a little bit of a backlog, and Beckett, although I know Beckett's also owned for under collector, same with PSA and SGC, so or CG. Yeah, but with that, guys, probably do a video kind of going a little more on PSA, what's going on with that stuff next, potentially. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.